Now, today is the first day for the first ever Valiant daily calendar, and this calendar honestly kind of surprised me. So you have some rewards here that are pretty obvious with like the 7-star shards and the basic catalyst, but all in all, the rewards for this calendar aren't really too shabby. So you have the usual 100 units, the usual gold, the revives, the energy refills, but then you start to see some pretty cool things here. You see a total of 8 5% tier 6 class catalyst crystals, which is 40% for the month, which isn't bad at all. You see a good amount of 7-star shards. The 7-star shards equal about 3,500, which for just logging in isn't bad in the slightest, but also you get these gold pool crystals. And I love these crystals because one, it guarantees gold, which is always great, but two, it has a chance at gold pool, who is a really fun trophy champion that I am missing as a 6-star. So I will take that for sure. But then you have day 26 and 28. Now a full T6 and T3 is pretty good for just logging in and just having like that as a bonus, but also the new login champion crystal isn't a crystal anymore. It is just straight up a 6-star version of the champion, which is honestly pretty sweet because, you know, not everyone that is Valiant has every single 6-star. Like me, for example, I am missing Scarlet Witch Classic, so let's say they drop Scarlet Witch Classic, then hey, I get a free 6-star version, I will take that. And let's say the champion in like the month is a max sig for me, then hey, that is an extra 557 star shards, which is not bad in the slightest. So yeah, the calendar is a pretty massive upgrade from the Paragon calendar, and also you get the daily 7-day calendar, and this calendar gives you a Paragon crystal after 1 week's time, which is very sweet. Like the Cavalier crystal from the Paragon one, I just didn't even bother with it. It was just so bad. But the free Paragon crystal, that is a whole different story because now you have a chance at a 7-star champion. You get 4 Paragon crystals a month, and that, you know, is a decent chance at a 7-star, but not like a good one. But yeah, it's still something at least. It's some ISO. It's pretty cool. So yeah, these calendars aren't bad in the slightest for just logging in. Like, I didn't really expect too much, so getting like this, I'll take it, man. And I feel like the real selling point for the Valiant title is this right here, the Valiant Daily Crystal. This Daily Crystal is just so insane, man. You get 60 of these a month because you get one in the game and one in the online store. And these rewards are just so wild, man. You know how you get like one tier 6 basic from the login calendar? Well, you can just straight up pull one in this crystal, and you have 60 of these crystals, keep in mind. So you'll probably get like a lot of, you know, fully formed catalyst. For me, so far, I've gotten like, I think 3 full on tier 3 alpha and like 2 tier 6 basic, just fully formed like that. It is so crazy because I've only opened like what? Probably like 20 of these or something. So yeah, the odds for getting it is very good. And if you don't get the fully formed, you can get callus fragments, you can get 7-star shards, units, which I really need right now. And yeah, it's just like a really good thing that this crystal is just really powerful because the calendar, I think it's fine for just logging in for free, but yeah, the daily crystal kind of does blow it out of the water. So yeah, the calendar, I don't think it's going to tempt anyone to get Valiant, but that daily crystal more than makes up for it. But then again, I feel like they're both pretty good things just for free, right? But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Valiant daily calendar and the Valiant daily crystal, which I think is by far the best thing about Valiant. And yeah, that's about it for me.